Hello everyone. I'm representing the payment system, the first actually two Latvian payment systems which were developed from zero here in Latvia and which are developing from Latvian market to international one. I will not tell you today any strategy from the books or some stories like what is doing in the States or somewhere else. I will show the real story how Latvian company was sold, how it got investments, how it was developed, and what we are doing actually daily, and how to get money. And the personal business experience, what should companies do if they want to become really global international, and what is the really big money and how money can be valued. I hope you think. Okay. Yeah. What is the market? Before starting a project, you should think about not about your product, but about the market, to whom you will sell. Because the product is nothing. It costs nothing. Your idea also costs nothing. The main question is who will buy it? Who is your clients? Because, for example, we have spent about 2 million euros on our payment system. It is cool. It is fully certified. It probably is one of the best in the Latvian market. But anyway, we didn't thought about the clients, who they are. And we spent about 1 year just eating the money, in the investments, for trying to find our business niche. That is why I thought it was our mistake, because we should think at the start who would be our clients and to prepare a product directly to them. But anyway, our story began with some rich people from Asia. This presentation would show you the example, the real example from the practice, what is European investors and who are investors from Asia. About Asia, of course, I will speak about Russia and Ukraine and these countries, because it is close to us. From my point of view, don't try to go abroad or very far away. Take a look at your neighbors, who they are, because they have real money and they want to enter Europe. Just like this. To speak about, if you are thinking to enter the European market, just look at your competitors, look at the companies who are in the market. What you can bring to them? Do you really think that European market needs something now? No. From my point of view, it is very crowded. There are a lot of international companies that are working there. There are huge giants like PayPal, Amazon, eBay, who is very successful, who got strong positions in the market, and with whom to compete is very, very difficult. Believe me, we face PayPal daily. When we try to enter English market, especially German market, we face that clients are working through PayPal. They say, guys, who are you? You are from Latvia. We don't know you. We don't trust you. How we can give you our money? And daily we are making quite huge job to just empower our clients that we are a normal company. You can trust us. And of course, it needs a lot of money to provide this infrastructure. It is a real example from my life how the business is made in Europe and how it is made in Russia, Ukraine, or any other countries. It is really so, because in Europeans, at first they plan, they do, they check, they think, but they are very slow. They always spend a lot of time on discussions, on preparing business model, on preparing kind of documentation. It is fully useless in life. That is how working Russian, Ukrainian markets, they don't know anything. They don't know how to work, but they have money. They have money, and really this is a stupid situation. This market needs money, this market has money. And if you want to become successful, you should merge these two situations. You should be quick, but not stupid. And you should do everything by plan. You should, of course, plan, but be quick in your decisions. Don't try to. Now everybody try to make big pitches. Try to find some seed funds. Go to the United States and just believe that they will find a big investment funds who will invest money, who will just, and the story will be similar to Facebook. No, it is just easier. Go take some visa, go to Ukraine, for example, and find rich guys who will really invest your money, and they will become not just your investors, they will become your friends and life partners who will really help you. It is how it happened with our company. A few years ago, I was working in Latin Post Bank, like an e-commerce department and account manager, and I sold our payment institution, which was registered in our Financial Capital Market Commission, to one rich Ukrainian guys. They bought it, and they asked me if I want to work on them. I decided yes, why not? I am not losing something, and I came there. What happened there? Then we tried to do everything from zero. We have on the payment institution, which can work with clients' money. We started developing the platform. The first year was the most dangerous and the most hardest for us, because the market, for them, for example, they don't know European market. They need real help, because they believe that what is happening in Russia, what is happening in Ukraine and Asian countries can be transformed, can be just moved here, and the situation will be the same. No, it isn't. Here people, even we think different, not like they. And that is why we started looking for clients, partners, and in Latvia, what is good? This year, after 1 year of work, we got quite a good comments from local market. A lot of clients are going from Swedbank, from First Data to us. We are working with large international partners. We still are investing money. And can you imagine that a small company managed by 3 people got investment about 2 million euros already, right now. And still we are investing. And I can say that if you want to launch a business, you should not think that it is fun. It is like, let's launch a startup just for fun, and it will be easy. We'll make some cool product, and everybody will love it. No, nobody will love your product. Nobody needs it, and you need a lot of money. And the major goal should be money, not service, not anything else. You should get profit, because when you will see the money in your account, that is, they are growing, you will see the real success in this. Especially, it's like an investment. Each company which starting own business, of course, at first you can take your own money, your own skills, you use them to make some product, to enter the market. But anyway, you will face the situation when you will need more. And where to take them? Go to the bank? No, because they will ask for big commission fees. Go to some investors, the local investors. Cool guys, but when you will ask them, I need 1 million euro for my project because I want to become global, like Facebook. They tell you, okay, we don't have such money. Where to take them? Close your project? No, because you believe it, you love it. What to do? They need to find the fat cats, the people who have money but who don't understand how to use them. It is very good because now the situation, actually, the economical political situation that is now in our region, of course it is bad, but it is also very good. It's a lot of opportunities that you should use. People from Ukrainian country, from Russian, from any other countries that are close to us are coming to Europe and want to use their money, which they earned from their other businesses. That is why, especially for us, for startup companies, for IT companies, it is very important to use the situation to not just grow our own business, but to grow the country in general, because all investments give new working places, new opportunities. TechHub is growing, we are growing together. So try to take a look at them. The team is the first rule and the main treasure of each company. As for us, we spend a lot of time and money on people with whom we thought that we will work for just a long term, who will develop our company, who will believe in us, but no. I can tell you that if you will take wrong guy in your company, you lose a lot of money, huge amount of money, and even they can destroy a company from the inside. That is why always, from my point of view, please don't take friends and family into the business, because the situation in business changing daily, even just in minutes. For example, like we, in our daily life, on 1 hour, it can happen just that you try to make business in one region. After 2 hours, you maybe will fly to Turkey to establish a financial company there. So you can't predict anything, and don't. This is why friends and family should stay somewhere outside the work. From my point of view, you should be a formal in your company. Don't try to make some friends relationships, because when you need to fire your friend from a company, it will be very hard. And it is better to have a friend than a teammate, for example. As I told, in our world it is very interesting that position is everything and nothing. For example, when you are coming to a bank, the banks like to speak with top management, CEOs, company directors, company owners. They look at your business card and they will just, it was an interesting situation when I was the company director. It was written in the business card, I'm company director, and nobody answered my emails and wanted to speak with me. I changed my position just, okay, for interest, as member of the board. You'd be surprised that everybody started to answer me on my emails, because as they saw that I'm a big guy. Anyway, I'm not a big guy. I'm sitting with my two other teammates and trying to work. But it just worked, so why not? So I say the position is everything and nothing. You can speak with CEO, but you will not see what is behind. Maybe there's his own CEO in his own company. He's just one guy there. Or maybe there is a big holding behind him. Time is the most important thing also, not in the business, in our personal life and everything else. When you will start, when your project will move from the deadline somewhere, and you will start to earning your first money, you will have the clients, you will understand that you don't have money for, don't have time for anything. And money is not the question. Money don't cost anything in this situation, because now, even for the last month, we spent more than 50,000 euros just for one deal. And the question not was in money, the question was in time, that we have a task that must be completed very fast. And we got the situation that this thing cost 50,000 euros. I called, I bought it, the thing is done. Why we can buy it for 20,000 maybe, but why we made this? Because the time, we don't have time to wait. That's why. Try to always count your time and not spend some on useless meetings, people, and other stuff. Storm. The storm is the situation actually where each company will face. It is when you are working and there's a lot of stuff that tries to destroy your company. Legislation, some legal institutions, competitors, banks who want to close your bank account, or something else, and you need to be quite strong to have enough money, to have enough time, to have a powerful team, good employees, professional employees, and skilled employees. Because if you are doing some business and don't know how it is working, then you will lose your company, probably. And it's better to learn on mistakes of other people than on your own. And as a result, income and clean profit, it is the most important one. As I always tell, it is better to count the amount of money on your bank account than just try to make beautiful presentations about something. We made the company is working, it is doing now $500,000 per month. It is not a profit. It is just the turnover. So you should always think not about all details. When you're speaking with investors, now I have a lot of inquiries from my friends, from business partners who say, guys, we need money for our project. Just sending me beautiful business plans with calculations from guys who graduated from MBA and other programs. The people with money don't understand this. A lot of money, they will not read the business plan on 15 pages. They want 3 pages where is written your team, how much you will earn, and how much you need. That is all. And you should really empower them by yourself, by your example. You should always show them also your background. What you have done before you came to them, and what you can do for them. Because if you will show you from the best side, they will give you not, for example, 10,000 euros. They will give you 10 million for this. And also the reputation and a team. This is the second most important thing in your company. The business reputation is everything, especially for us. As a payment institution, I will come to any of you, you don't know me. I will tell you, I want to sign a contract with you for processing. That I will accept payments through my payment system, you will accept payments. If you don't know me, if you don't trust me, you will not do it. You will go better to the Swedbank, to the SEB Bank, to, I don't know, First Data, to any other competitors who you know. That is why. Try to empower people. Try to work on your reputation. Maybe you can become a brand, not a company, but you. And you can use it to develop your company. And your team, maybe don't try to hire expensive employees from banks, from other institutions. Try to take a look at young people who are skilled, who knows maybe, who don't know a lot, but who can learn. And they can develop and grow with you. So, if to speak about investments, what can I advise now? Even today, I had a meeting with one guy who came from Russia. He's a billionaire. He is looking for a company to buy here. He can invest 2 million, 3 million, it doesn't matter how much. He wants just want to see a good company, a good business. So if you want to raise money, just find a good market and find a good product. So I think that is all what I can tell. And if you need any help, any assistance, or you have any questions, we are always open and ready to answer on your questions, or even just become an investor for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? No one? No question? Nothing? Okay, well, thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
You said that the company's name is everything. If you don't have trust,
Yeah.
we don't have trust in you, you don't have business. Why would we trust you?
Actually, it is what yes, it's a good question, and we are working on our reputation. Actually, why we, also here, yes, we want to show that we are an existing company. We are working, we are developing. Yes, we are small, but we want to become bigger. Also, the legal part of business. You don't trust me, I can show you, okay guys, take a look at our local FSA commission. We are there, we are regulated. Government check us. We have security deposits in the bank. So we try to become closer with you, and we are not a bank. We are small. You can always come to our office. You can see ourselves, we can come to you. So we try to be a little bit personal with you. So the question of trust is in your work with your clients. How you will work them. How you will maybe show yourself from, how you will present yourself to them. Of course, the question of trust is only personal. Maybe I will go with you after this to the bar, and I will try to explain why we are good, yes? And actually, after that, maybe you will trust me, maybe you will not trust me. So, only like this, it is working. Okay.
I guess think it's more important to like fix your corporate image before you actually start working, like taking action, or do you think you should like start taking action, develop a project, and then do like the whole like image thing, you know, like website logo. Of course you need that, but is it like, should it be the first thing you do, or would you do it afterwards, like when your balls rolling?
I think it would be, you should go together. When you launch your brand, you should from the first steps try to think about your brand and image. Just if there was something go bad, it will be very difficult to improve something in this. So maybe from the first steps you should think who we are, what we want to do, and who we want to become, and how we will present ourselves from the first point of view. Because the first impression is the most important one, and the last one that you can show. So, but all what I said is only personal experience. It is not for some successful story. It is a real experience which was made, which is working now, and which is developing. Maybe we will become, we very hope that we will become sometimes very big, very popular, and real the Latvian company that we are proud that we are a Latvian company and we are an international one. So, like this. Yes?
I have a question. So you mentioned like countries like Russia, Ukraine, all the Central Asian countries, like the star countries, are everything. So, do you know already which countries are more positive towards Latvian company and which are more like negative towards Latvian company to cooperate?
Actually, it is very positive feedback from Ukraine about Latvia. A lot of business loves this country, and actually rich people, and Russia also. Russian people are friendly, they like Latvia, they like nature, business, relationships, how the business is made here. And as for me, you can choose by yourself. Who is closer to you? Is it Ukrainians, is it Russians, or maybe even Kazakhstans? You can go to Azerbaijan. They also now are very interested in Latvia. Because you see, we are in the middle of Europe. From one point of view, we are Europeans, from another, we are more Eastern one. So we should use this position to grow. Because in Europe, actually, I was a lot of time, yes, and what I think that they don't need us. They want that we use their services, but they don't want to use our. So maybe let's take a look at our neighbors and use them to change the situation. Yeah. Alexander? Yes, you can just ask some comments about us from one of our clients who will also be presented here now. So the reputation question, he can tell really that he is working with us about 2 years. He knows us from the beginning. And we are like friends, partners. We are growing together. We are growing, they are growing. They increase their turnovers, we increase our profit. So we are making friends. With each client, we are friends. We are not, even with our competitors, we don't look at competitors like we need to destroy their company and something else. No. Even our local payment systems are similar to us. They are our partners. Why not? If we can join our businesses, if we can make some one project, why not? Why we should to compete or to fight with each other? So even with the bank, the Swedbank, for example, is the biggest competitor if you take it in Latin market. But sometimes it is very interesting when you take their services, integrate in your system, and anyway bring them clients back because they use technical platform, but in the backend is this bank. So it is a good example how you convert a competitor into your partner, and both parts are happy with this. And as I think, Latvia is now in a very good position. We have perfect IT infrastructure, very skilled people, and the opportunity to receive money, not from abroad, but actually from our neighbors, which are near us. So it is all.
Okay, thank you. Let's give a round of applause for Vladimir.